Hi! Welcome to this part of my guide and review featuring the FlexTale Solo Adventuring Toolkit. If you haven't seen the other parts of my guide and review, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about Deliver Quests or Delivery Quests. These incorporate a slightly wide variety of quest archetypes from traditional lore. They all involve an item or people of interest, and taking those things to a secondary location. All delivery quests involve a similar structure and nature. You have one or more pieces of freight. These are items or people to be transported. And you have one or more locations of interest. This is almost always the location to which the freight must be delivered. You have tables to determine the purpose variability. Do you need to escort someone? Do you need to rescue someone and deliver that rescued prisoner to some other place? Do you need to defend a caravan? Or do you need to scout ahead? How many items or packages or what sorts of individuals do you have to escort? Is it a political situation? Maybe you need to transport a ruler of some place. Maybe it's related to martial purposes. You need to transport a weapon, perhaps plans, or a formula. How many beasts are in that caravan? Is the person you are transporting a criminal? Or perhaps that person is quite lustful, and every time you make a stop, that individual is trying to get into some taverns or perhaps some harems, and because of that, he or she is putting the mission in danger. How many people do you need to transport? And where do you need to rescue them from? Do you need to visit a prison, some magical dungeon, perhaps a fantastical location? Maybe someone disappeared in some sort of extra-planar crossroads and you need to find them and take them to another, safer location. Who do you need to fight during your quest? Do you need to face off against monsters, law enforcement, the mob? You can also determine the rewards. Do you need to visit several locations? Maybe you need to retrieve special items from magical places, from this temple, from this wizard's tower, from some hidden mausoleum, and you need to take all of those items to perhaps a mystical grove to stop a calamity from happening. Will you be moving through dangerous places? Or perhaps through relatively peaceful passages? Will you need to negotiate with someone along the way? Is a trap being prepared for you to stop you altogether during your quest? What sorts of rewards or penalties will apply depending on your successful or unsuccessful completion of the quest? Maybe you obtain magical artifacts as a reward. Maybe it's a social recompense and you go up the hierarchy, you go up the ladder. Or maybe if you fail, your reputation is ruined. Or maybe you suffer some monetary losses during the journey. All of this and much more is determined using the tables. This concludes this part of the review. Now when it comes to more pragmatical advice on how to use these tables, they are very versatile to be used before the adventure begins or during the adventure. There will still be many surprises along the way. You never know what you will encounter when rescuing someone or retrieving an item, and then when you make your way through place A to place B, you never know what sorts of hazards, encounters, enemies, or perhaps business opportunities occur along the way. Maybe the group needs to transport a very powerful device, perhaps in a sci-fi setting, quite versatile because of its many uses, but nobody said that you couldn't use it along the way. Maybe you encounter some side quests or side adventures along the way, and you can use this device to successfully complete those quests, those missions, and then you deliver the device where it's supposed to be, as long as you keep it safe. So although these delivery quests are simple, there are many possibilities. In the next part of this review, we are going to take a look at the delivery quest templates. Thank you for watching this part of the review and thank you for your likes and your comments. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. Once again, thank you, and see you later.